Hello and welcome to the next episode of the Joe Martin Show. Today I'm here with Gavino, so can you introduce yourself?
I'm Gavino. I'm from Mission at the moment. I'm a rapper, an artist, lyrical enthusiast, some may call it. Uh, I've been doing this for about years now. I think it's been like 10 years. I've been doing this since like 8th grade, right?
Yeah.
8th grade.
Yeah, I was there since the beginning.
Yeah, you were right there watching me.
Yeah.
do it all. Yeah, that's who I am. I'm a rapper. I mean, on the side, I play saxophone sometimes when I feel like whipping it out. Yeah, I play alto sax. I'm a band kid at heart, but I got out of that because it felt like it was. I mean, I didn't want to live my life marching, and it felt like that's what the band directors were like.
Mm-hmm.
Like squeezing it out of you, like getting you to do. Like I didn't want to fall in line with that, so I just took what I had and I did this instead. And now it's like
it's really very interesting because I've never seen like that many like rapper kids who are like are into like more marching band kids. Like,
I might as well say it before someone fucking finds a picture of me and is like,
of course,
is this you? Like,
this you,
yeah, it's me. Like I had fun doing it. I was that kid, but I played saxophone, so I was pretty.
I mean, it's pretty good. It's a fun instrument.
Yeah, it's a pretty fine-tuned one too. So I mean, like just listening to, I mean, any woodwind or anything like that, like implementing it inside of music. Like there's always piano and things like that, but I always like the sound of like flutes and things like that because I see a lot of people don't use woodwinds and stuff like that.
Yeah, the most I've seen was like what trumpet, I think, once in a while, but like
yeah, trumpet's really cool. I like it when it's in house, when not in house music exactly, but like EDM. Like,
yeah.
Shouts out to the EDM artists out there too. Seriously, yeah. But on weekends, I usually go to these events like about house music because I know it's really frustrating to like make a song like that, and I'm a rapper, so like making a song like a house music song is really, or any electronic song is like really difficult. So. Like the DJs, shouts out to everybody out there. Like who does that?
Where do you go for those kind of shows? Because my primary focus has always been like the punk scene or whatever you want to call it. So I don't know what it's called anymore, just the scene, whatever. But like, where do like rappers, the electronic music, like where do they go to like their venues?
We go to each other's venues. I mean, there's nothing really. I go to everybody's venues. At this point, everybody's seen me. So, I mean, unless it's very far out, then it'll be a little more difficult for me to make it. But like the Sauce House is pretty far out for me, but I still made it to every show that I could have, and I always wind up having fun at these places. But if I was to say like other places that actually get this going, like in terms of house music and rap, I would say for house music it would just be La Once. I mean rap music, house music, right? House music. House music would be La Once Taqueria. Shout out to that. Yeah, that's a really dope place. Shout out to Alexis, Soul the Funk. Really like fun DJs that I've seen already out there doing and working their thing. And Clayton, my boy Clayton out there. Seriously. Those are fun places to be at because I like to dance.
Yeah. I
like to groove. I like to just put my hands up and just forget about things. Like Bob Marley, I think he said along the lines, don't quote me on this, but like music takes the pain away. Like and I think house music is that for me. But metal music is also my stress reliever too, like
how did you get into so many genres? Because you had mentioned like jazz.
My parents,
your parents.
My parents, everybody was just I always heard different eras of music, and it would just all come together. It would just collide as one. So, I mean, my playlists on like Spotify and Apple are like just various amounts of genres and songs and stuff like that. And I don't want to look like a poser out there. Like, you can call me what you want, but I like music for what it really is. And I like hearing metal. Like Asking Alexandria, Bring Me the Horizon, Pierce the Veil, right? We'll go with the mainstream, but also like Suicide Silence, like there's like Slipknot. Slipknot's very old. That's for me. It's like basically he's just rapping on metal beats, like, and it's no disrespect. It's like really fun to actually see. I really embraced that because I really love their music. And I mean, it bounced from there. I grew up. I mean, my name's Gavin, like Gavin, like Gavin Rosdale from Bush.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
that makes sense.
That's the origin. So I'm a rock star at heart. But from there, I mean, it leeches off. I like house music. I used to dance dubstep on the talent shows like in middle school, dude.
I remember when I was really popular for like a couple of years. It was like the thing.
Yeah, man, Skrillex and stuff.
Skrillex, yeah.
And he actually came out with a new album too, and now he's actually putting in that work.
There was people like who were trying to like act cool, like, oh, I knew him before. He was doing like dubstep and he was doing like other kind of music. There were some people. I forgot his actual name. People were making a big deal, like, oh, I know his actual name, and I seen like his older music. I'm like, okay, cool.
I think it is Skrillex because his older music is he was in an emo band. Yeah. I think it was called dang, I forgot.
It was
that band, dude. It was a good song too.
Yeah, then I think
from first to last. It's called the song's called Emily. That's my favorite song from what is his name? Sonny, there you go. Yeah, dude, that's a whole throwback, dude. But I don't think I was one of those kids. I don't know who said that, but
yeah, there's some people like, oh, I can know, like, and I think he had messed up his voice or something. There's something happened where like he eventually switched like from emo music to like electronic or dubstep.
He said he torrented Fruity Loops, if I said that right.
Yeah,
I don't use Fruity Loops. I use GarageBand, and if I could, I would use Logic. I would love to use Logic. That's just my preference. But like you said, getting back into the genres, like, I mean, there's rap, of course. Like rap, there's a plethora of rap, but like I don't want, just because I'm a rapper, it doesn't mean like I don't listen to other music.
Yeah.
Like, no, like rap just has like subgenres and it gets tiring to just.
Which are your favorite though? That.
Like artists?
Subgenres. Well, I guess artists.
Yeah. I think genres, it would have to be like trap metal, underground hip hop, Brooklyn style, East Coast, West Coast.
What separates them? Because like I'm not someone who's like really to rap metal, like, or rap in general, but like I know there's always like a difference between like the East Coast, the West Coast. There was like different feuds that would go on, and
it's the way they word their lines. Like I know West Coast. My bad. I was like trying to.
Yeah, I remember.
Like, wait, hold on. West Coast. I know that they're more like. I mean, that's the thing. Like, you hear Tupac, and Tupac is something that you can remember off of the back. Like, like it's really smooth. Like, or not smooth, but like catchy, because it's the same thing, and it's really fucking good. Like, he's really good. He can go off of the top. Like, he can rap too. And then Biggie over here, he's more lyrical. Like, that's why I say in one of my songs, I say, now we're smoking a Pac, because we're smoking down the block. Like, I'm smoking, my thing, and then just going down the block, just driving, and I'm smoking a Pac. So that's chill. It's chill for me. But also, like, he does get emotional and stuff like that. And for Big, it's always like the lyrical. It's always like, and so that kind of separates the two, I think. Like, what, like, music to ears, and also understanding a person's words. Like, he's trying to write something to you.
So
I don't know if I'm gonna get hate. Like,
no, but it's at least it's the way you see it.
Yeah, I enjoy both artists. I mean, both of them are rest in peace. So I mean, if I get haunted, so be it. Let me be the one who's getting possessed. Whether or I'm gonna be out there doing what I do, man. Yeah, but that's rap, and then I mean, what else? I already said metal, rap, and then house music. House music is just a big thing. House music is just that's soul. But like, I guess jazz. I'm not really. I mean,
look at the Miles Davis record over there.
Oh yeah, King of Blue. Yeah, we had like that's the only one I put on. I have like Michael Jackson and like Al Green and stuff, but like right now I'm just playing the the little tracks that we won't get copyrighted for.
Oh yeah, so we won't get in trouble.
Yeah, I have like music playing in the background if you guys couldn't hear, but it's yeah, it's usually that white noise. It excuses that awkwardness, man. It's like I have when I wake up in the morning, I have to turn on the sink.
For reals? You need white noise?
Turn on the sink, or I'll turn on the vent.
Because I know some people like they need like white noise to fall asleep.
Oh, I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't think I do that. But
I had a friend.
I think my sister does that.
Yeah.
I think she does like ASMR. Or
I had a
something
friend
like
who would
that.
listen to whale noises, like the whales.
Whale noises.
Just like 3 hour, 5 hour, 10 hours, and he would fall asleep to that. I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting.
like
The-
Dory.
Yeah. That kind of and it's
Yeah.
actually it kind of is actually relaxing for whatever reason it works. I'm like, hey, it works. It works. There's something.
No, there's something called brown noise now.
Frills?
There's brown, dude. It sounds super weird. I don't know. It sounds like, I don't know. I don't know what to call it. It wouldn't even. But it's called brown noise. If you
Brown
actually
noise.
look it up, it's like, it doesn't sound like TV static. It just sounds like a dust storm or something. Like something pretty. Damn.
There's always new sounds coming out.
Yeah, I know. It's all pretty weird. All this science stuff, but the way the mind works, dude, and the way songs work, dude.
How does your music and your mind work?
I think the first thing that goes. I saw this one study. That was. The professor says 45 seconds. The first 45 seconds of a song should be like the best song. Like should be the best. Like you're gonna put out the best in that first 45 seconds. I'm not saying stop the motion. Like stop doing that. Like don't just make those 45 seconds the best part of your song and then just move on. Like no, like if you actually see it, you'll believe it. Like what's your favorite song on a Monday? Like on a Monday morning, you really don't want to like go to work right now, and it's like think about it. Think about the one song that you won't play.
You won't play,
or you will. Excuse me.
I'm trying to remember, and I don't even play music when I wake up. I just immediately start
exactly. But like once you already get into the stage where it's like, you should think about that.
I'll think about it next time.
Because that's a really.
What song do you choose?
I think. Let me see. It's from it's called Prospect. It's from Solomon. It's a DJ, and it's featuring Atna, but it's like just really slow and just it's house, but it's kind of abstract. We call that like, I don't know what it really means to call it abstract when I hear things like that, but I guess it's like extra samples and sounds that make the track sound very interesting, like without actually adding someone's vocals. Like the song has emotion in it. That's also what makes like electronic music pretty interesting as well. If I could have been done, like if I wasn't a rapper, I would have wanted to be a DJ. If I wasn't a DJ, I would have wanted to be a rapper. Like, and I've seen people do both too. Like Skrillex, right?
Yeah.
But also Getter or Setter or Getter. I think I have the name wrong, but he also goes by a rap name. What's his name? He does a song with Puya too. Dang, this is not the time to start naming people.
Yeah.
Tara Reid. There you go. That's his name, Tara Reid. But his DJ name is the one I'm not sure about. Tara Reid is his rap name, and so that really inspired me because he does like, I think he does like bass, like that hard stuff, like where you see people at the freaking like edge and just like going like super hard. I don't know if you've ever seen like videos of those people at like raves and stuff, but
goes hard.
Yeah, dude, they go pretty ham. Sometimes it scares me. Like I'll hop in a mosh pit like at like the sauce house and stuff like that, and like I don't mind getting smacked in the back of the head sometimes. Like sometimes I want to just I just need to feel something, you know. but shout out to Sauce House for real, dude, for that one, the stress relief right there. But also at Bummer Shed too. Bummer Shed is really fun. I think, but when it gets very serious, I think the two venues is where I go to is the Gremlin, and Ray is always there. Ray's always signing me up.
Oh yeah,
Ray Perez, Mr. What's his name? What is it?
Juani
Depp. Then his son, Young Hickory.
Oh yeah, that guy's also.
We've all grown up together, so like, I think he's been in the game as long as I have too. He's done things his own way, and it's I'm so astonished to see everybody doing their own thing, dude. I can never I'm so I'm surrounded by great people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, dude.
Do you ever think about the like how you're surrounded by like so much talent? Because we had talked a little bit like I think we were at the Gremlin, and that you're surrounded by like a lot of talented people. Like you grew up with them.
I guess like it was
Sometimes people aren't that lucky. Like they don't get to have like different creative people around them. And
honestly, yeah, I would say that. I would say that my mom would just always just do that. I think it was just my mother and well, the stories I would hear from like my dad and
mm-hmm.
like my grandparents is because like there's a lot of personal situations and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like all my family's like kind of scattered. So it's always been kind of us, but also we had did that to like not together, but I remember this one time like Thomas does what Young Hickory
Mm-hmm.
or Hickory, we'll just say Hickory. Yeah, I think he changed it to Hickory.
Hickory, okay.
I remember he whips out like a paper, like out of a composition book, and I was like, holy shit, like this guy's like doing it. And I was enjoying myself too, dude. I remember it was the days where we would go skating. Yeah, I had never taken it serious, but I had written stuff down because I had been it was 8th grade
Mm-hmm.
going into freshman year when I started the stupid marching. When I started this stupid marching band, bro. And then I mean, I met some cool people along the way. People were rooting for me, so I won't ever talk down on it. Like you guys follow your dream. I'm proud to see everybody doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I just hated marching. I'm not gonna do that again.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put my kids in that either. I'm gonna make them like if they want to do it, they can do it. But it's cause, dude, like I got crazy stories from that place.
Marching band is a crazy place because I was in marching band too, and people have like these stereotypes like, oh, they're just a bunch of nerds. I'm like, no.
Oh yeah, that was a stereotype. I mean, look at me. Like I don't mean like Fred, like, but like just being around people who look like band kids, right? You know, we won't say that, but like.
No, the thing I was gonna say, like, at least in my experience, like it was totally different. Like, yeah, there were some nerdy kids and all stuff, but then there were like all this crazy stuff that would happen in practice rooms and in auditoriums. And
yeah, dude, that was a part I didn't even want to get to. I didn't even want to get that far into it. I was hoping that stuff would stay in the freaking in the dungeon. Dude, no, but yeah, dude, we would have some situations like that too. Actually, now that you got me thinking about it, bro.
That and like, there's always crazy stuff, like people saying like they were possessed and a bunch of other
stuff. My experience was like more freaking like I kind of felt people were just like eyeballing me, just being like, you kind of don't belong here. You should be like playing football or something.
What the fuck?
Like, dude, I was never like involved in that because I didn't want to be. I didn't put my 100% in that stupid marching shit. Like, I didn't want to wake up at 6 a.m. and just do that. Like, I would have rather been lifting weights or something. I'm sorry, like that's what it is, but. No,
yeah, people have different lifestyles and like what they're drawn to, and obviously certain lifestyles don't match certain like people.
I guess. Well, what the difference was I just wanted to be like a band that just played like just the music, or even then I would have just done it by myself, dude. I wouldn't have minded like playing the saxophone by myself like I do now.
Because I know some schools, they also have like different things. Like they have marching band, they have jazz band, they have like concert seasons and a bunch of other stuff. So I mean,
oh yeah. I was in a few of those, and I really liked when I was a part of that. It just didn't go that far because I never really took it to the 100% because I knew I was gonna go back to marching.
Yeah.
I knew the next season where it was gonna be
marching season. Yeah.
And because I had already made my way up there, now I'm gonna be like the leader, and then I'm gonna look like a fool for making my way back down because I don't want to march. And that's the way they would shun you because it wasn't the season to start like just play your instrument. Like, no, now you have to like move this way and like.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I hated the hats. Dude, I hated the uniform, bro. My neck was itchy, bro. People's feet were stinky. Come on, like I got tired of that. I mean, it's cool. It's the same shit that goes on in locker rooms, right? I bet. Because I joined powerlifting like in senior year.
Mm-hmm. How did that go?
That was fun. That was actually fun, dude. Damn, like, yeah, my homies Baker, Isaac, dude, like those were actually Hickory's friends too. Hickory's the one who showed me them, and well, we all started hanging out throughout our childhood, and then like that was senior year, dude. So damn, that got me thinking from how long it's been. Like nostalgia was, it's a really long time. So I mean, seeing myself now and the homies and everything like that that's going on in my life, and I'm pretty thankful for that.
Mm-hmm.
But that powerlifting thing, it was fun. I had the funnest time. I could literally, like, my coach would, like, bully me, and I would, like, fuck with him too. Like,
Yeah.
it was that type of relation. And he knew, he was actually one of the first people that who figured out my name. Like, not because I went by Gavino,
Mm-hmm.
but like what Gavin was. Like,
Oh, he knew.
he wasn't like, oh, you're like Gavin DeGraw or something. Like, I was like, no, he didn't say that. He was like, did your mom listen to Bush? And I was like, what? Like, that's crazy, dude. Yeah. He was in the back of the bus. I immediately became cool with him. On the other hand, with my band director, I'll tell you what. There was a situation there at school, and my friend brought his girlfriend, and we went to go smoke a cigarette, right? Mm-hmm. Like under the canal, like bad kids, freaking, bad kids. I was 18 at the time, so I was okay. And then but they were all my friends. Like, arrest me, okay?
Yeah.
Arrest me, but nothing went down. We just went down there to go freaking smoke, dude. Like kids, teens. And then her mom pulls up. And we're like, oh shit. Like, so two friends were there, like, doing it for the first time. It wasn't cigarettes. I'm just monetizing it. There was two friends that were there for the first time, and I was like, y'all run. Like, go on that side. And then, and this is just feedback for the day before. So this is how it riled up to the climax. Like, I'm getting to the climax. So I tell him to run, and my this dude, we'll just call him M. He went out, and he was speaking to the mom. And he was already telling him all the names and everything, and I was like, wow, like, hold on. So I go out there and I stop him, and she's like asking questions. I already knew they were gonna figure out, but I was like, if like somebody's gonna get in trouble, it's gonna be me. Like, I was the one who's down here. So I went to go speak, and she let out some nasty secrets about, like, the daughter and stuff, and I was just like, dude, like, I just looked at her and I was like, you are tripping. Hold on, like, I'm not even that's her boyfriend. Like,
yeah.
Dude, she's good. She's looking at you, and she's screaming at you that she's good, and the mom's just like freaking out. So I'm like, fuck, like, I might get in trouble, dude. Damn. And I get there to school the next morning, and I wasn't even bothered. I was just like, dude, this lady's tripping. Like, nothing really happened. Like, and I get there, and my band director pulls me in, dude. Because they were from band. My band director pulls me in, and then I don't know. He started the conversation. He was like, so what happened yesterday? I explained everything, and like, he was like, so you were smoking on school premises? And I was
my God.
I was like, dude, no. Like, I was under a fucking canal, dude. Like, away from society, like living under a bridge type, and it was pretty funny. And I guess he was like, I'm gonna call your mom, and I was just like,
go for it.
Like, it's whatever. Like, I still can buy these things. Like, I can still make way for them. And I wasn't being that stubborn. That was just my mindset at the time. Like, I'm pretty sweet now. Like, I hope he's doing good. I hope he's doing good. But like, at the time, I was just like, why the hell? Like, why is he wondering about it, right? And then he goes on and just tells me about it, like what the mom had said, and I was just like, well, this isn't that intense, dude. Like, chill out. Like, you should be speaking to the boyfriend right now. Like, I was only like there. He tagged along. Everybody tagged along. I guess that's why you say, like, be careful who you hang out with, right? When parents tell their children and stuff,
it is.
Right? And that's like one example. So, fuck, like, but that's how I knew that there was so much anger built up. This is when I knew, like, band was no longer going to be part of, like, my life. Not that situation, but because of what the fuck the band director said after this. He looks at me and he's like, Gavin, you know I don't like you, right?
Oh, what the fuck?
Dude, this guy's like 40, dude. This guy's like, like grown ass man telling me, like,
you're telling the kid you don't like him.
Yeah, I don't like you. I'm tired of this. Like, and I was just sitting there, just like, I was just amazed. I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, if we're all here fucking sharing stories, I don't like you too. Like,
It's the first time I've seen a teacher be honest because I work as a substitute, and it's
Yeah,
very common for like teachers to talk about certain students. But again, it's never like the good ones or the bad. It's like sometimes there's certain students who are considered like the bad kids, and sometimes they literally are bad. Like I don't want to get into too much detail, but like there's some kids who like make threats towards other students, and I guess like really psychopathic. Like some, I'll tell you one example. One kid was that everybody knows that he's very violent in his words. Like he told some girl like, "Oh, I want to make you into a meat puppet."
oh, what?
A meat puppet. Like I'm gonna like skin you and then make you into a meat puppet. I know I should be saying this because I'm gonna get like demonetized or whatever, but like I don't care. Like there's certain students who are like bad, but like in your case, I mean, smoking is.
Dude,
It's nothing.
I was 18. Like, I was an adult.
But
What?
even so, like the act of smoking is not that bad compared to like what other students do. Like I seen fights break out.
There was like that was an example I was gonna give. I was like, dude, like this guy's telling me he doesn't fucking like me, and I haven't even done anything to him. Maybe I've like talked back to him, like, but I've never told him anything like where I've seen these fucking now the videos that are going down like fucking ridiculous stuff.
Oh yeah.
Right,
It's
but
pretty bad.
even then it was still bad when I was there at that school right at that time. I went to an early college, so I was like, I also had the blessing of staying out of that school. So I also like was at the early college just for the meantime. It was just so I could get through that, right?
Has all these experiences like influenced your music in terms of like releasing your anger and like?
Yeah, dude. I met well, I didn't meet him, right? We went to the school. We went to the same school together. He's actually on the show that we're gonna have this month on the.
Oh yeah, you should promote it.
Oh yeah, I'll show you guys the laptop. Hold on.
And if you can send me the poster, I would also post it on the video when it comes out.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I hope it comes out right.
If not, you can just read the information and then send me the picture, and then I can add in the video as well.
There you go, that one. At the dungeon, McAllen, Texas.
Yeah, you should read the information and then have it on the picture on the screen.
It's just $6, guys. You know where the dungeon is at? San Milano. 86 grand. Valentino, Valley Boy, me, Gavino, Ron Dione. That's the guy I met at school. And of course, I love Torty. Really big shout out to Torty too. Wow.
How did you guys organize the show?
Dude, it messed up twice, dude. We messed up, or not us, right? Like, well, we had a little mishap
Miscommunication.
too.
Yeah.
At first it was they thought that they were speaking to the managers from the Gremlin, so we were supposed to have it at the Gremlin. It was called the New Batch, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully, we're gonna save that idea. We'll see if we'll ever get to the point where we actually save enough to have a show at the Gremlin. I would hope so. Real soon.
I hope so because I think there should be more like rappers everywhere.
Yeah, I know, and that's also one thing that I'm gonna push because I know my boy DJ Tech was telling me like, for real, like the rap scene is really down under right now. Like, hell no. Like I even saw this one tweet. It's like it was a funny ass tweet. I'm not gonna lie. Like it says rap. I don't know. They were making fun of Valley rappers. It was like, damn, they're like trying to make it as hard as Valley rappers. Like. And I thought it was super hilarious. So I was just like, okay, like, bet. And honestly, I think, like, people change their minds when they see me and Hickory, when they see me, Torty.
No, yeah, people should change because I think people have like this stereotype in their mind about like what a Valley rapper is.
Yeah, and it's all different. Well, honestly, it's not all different. Sometimes it's not. I'm not gonna name names, but like. You know, we won't go to the backing track things because everybody does need a breather sometimes. But I just get tired of lip syncing sometimes. Like I want to hear my own voice. I do it for me, and then if the crowd wants to hear it too, then I'm gonna do it for the crowd. Like, and people come up to me even more when I don't use the backing tracks, which is a pretty big deal. But again, what makes a Valley rapper is like just the accent, where you're from, who you are, how you say things, and how you say where you're from. But also our names, dude. Our names are all pretty Torty, Tortilla, Ron Dione, Ronnie, 86 grand. Like these are all just like something like I knew a Valley kid would have made. Seriously, like, but respect to everyone that's trying to put in their work. It's just like I think definitely when people see Me Do My Thing and like Vermin the Villain to Alarm, Planet Grim. Like they were the first to like actually like kind of show me like I just used what I had seen at that first show at Bummershed because I'd perform a Torty too. That was that first show at Bummershed, the All Star Fest, and I opened up. I remember the power died on me, dude, and I didn't get like I was like well now I'm not as nervous like I don't know what it was. It was like the lights turned off and I like all my nervousness went away. I was like because I was pretty fucking anxious, dude. I was pretty fucking anxious. It was just when they turned back on, I was like, well, like now I know I didn't mess up, so now I'm gonna like bring the show back, and that was when I used all the music, and I started finding out, hey, you don't have to use like your lyrics on this, because your voice collides with the actual track if you use just the song. So you want to take off the part where you're actually gonna do your rapping, like.
Oh, okay.
I'll leave in like the singing and stuff, and then people will come and ask me, and it'll trick them, like, or it won't trick them, but it's because they know that their brain automatically sets to seeing a show, because you're not hearing the thing on Spotify now, like you're not hearing something back me up on the speaker.
Like,
you're actually seeing me do my thing live. So when you see me not sing and actually take a breath while the backing track's singing, it's like, hey man, like did you forget your lyrics? And it's like, oh, now you hear me, like now you know what's up. So yeah, I think there is a major difference, and I think screw anybody who talks smack about that, bro, because I like backing tracks, but I don't need them. So that's what makes it fun. Like bands go up and they like they play their music, like each and every band member has to memorize their own part. Not only that, there's other sounds colliding with their ears, which makes it even more of an interesting game when it comes to music. And it's like that's fucking beautiful thing. Like I like seeing bands do their shit, and I like punching somebody. Like so we'll be there. Like metal and everything, rap, dude. Like I went off like there on the rapping, but
no, I mean
that's a passion, dude. That's my passion,
and that's what I want people to see. Like I want them to see your passion, because the podcast isn't just about like music, but like also like how like all of this works like for you as a person and everything about it.
No, yeah. Don't get me wrong, dude. Like sometimes I do debate like on stopping and stuff, and there's a lot of times where.
What makes you debate that exactly?
Well, nothing really. It's just me. I'm like my biggest critic. Like, there's really, I was just, I can tell my own story and stuff, but like, I think what stresses me out is the people, I guess the environment and stuff, because it's like not a lot of people like these things, and now, but I can see that if you put effort into something, like you start bringing people together who do like these things, and if it's big enough, then it'll start forming itself, like it'll start molding. Like,
so that's what you like. Would you consider that like one of the biggest problems for like rally, or like at least the rapper scene like you're in, like where many people aren't seeing it because people aren't like making shows, or what do you think like the issue is?
It's because a lot of rappers like to ask for money, bro. Like everybody likes to ask for a little feria, but like, no, like sometimes it is the point, because it is business. It is business when it comes to things like that. Like even I've been approached a couple of times like for verses and things like that, and I should have taken them, but I should have charged them like $10 or something. Like really, I think I'm gonna start pushing that forward too, because I know how good I am. It's just that the only difference with me right now that I need to be working on is just making my own stuff. Like I have programs and stuff. It's just that shit is like super complex when you get into it, dude. I went watching like 10 YouTube videos and it came out with like one song, like one beat, dude. And I was just like wow, like shouts out to anybody who can do that, dude. That's fucking art right there. And I won't give that up. I'm actually gonna keep doing that, dude. It's a really interesting thing, especially playing the saxophone. I think I like instruments a lot too. I think I wouldn't mind starting like a side band and calling myself like some funky monkey or something.
Yeah.
Like on the sidelines, dude. Like I'm not only a rapper type of deal. But that'll be something for future tense. Right now, I'm just focused on the album, on the what is that a mixtape that I'm making. Mixtape. So I have like 6 songs already. All those songs, plus I think 2 more are gonna be memorized. So when I do it at my show.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a big ass glass of water near me. Seriously, dude. I'm gonna try to make this the very best. Like, I'm gonna put my heart into this. And it was funny because yesterday somebody told me they were like, wow, because there wasn't that many people at the Gremlin, right? Mm-hmm. Or not at the Gremlin, at the Walrus.
Walrus, yeah.
And they wind up telling me, dude, I hope you understand, like, that you're really good at your presence, like your stage presence. Like, it doesn't matter to you, like, on who's showing up or anything like that. Like, it doesn't matter how many people are here, or like,
yeah.
And I was like, dude, I'm here to have fun. And they would look at me like, this is just practice, right? And I was like, dude, this is everything to me. Like,
I think that's what I like about you, because I think some bands or some people have mentioned like that they need a crowd in order to like get energy off of them and then pass it back and forth. But then I seen you, like, no matter how big or small the crowd is, like you give it all.
No, yeah, because I mean, you know, you're young for only a certain time. Mm-hmm. So I mean, if I'm gonna make it, I mean, first impressions are everything, right? I mean, that's why I go dressed everywhere. That's why I'm dressed in my
even for the open mics. You're always dressed really nice. I'm like, this guy. Because I have always been a person who focuses on looks, aesthetics, because I like I always tell people, like, it's one thing being a musician, but it's another thing being like a performer, and you have all those qualities. Like, they say someone like from Michael Jackson, like, he wasn't just like a singer, he also did like dancing, rapping, and a bunch of other stuff, and put it all together.
Which one's that one that I have? I think it's like, what album? I know he's here.
Which album is it?
Let me see. I think it's
Thriller.
Yeah, it is Thriller.
Yeah,
it is Thriller.
The iconic pose.
Yeah, there you go. It's that one's dope, dude.
Yeah, like there's certain like performers who certain like rock groups and something like where they're, or even with rap, like certain people have like a stage presence, some people don't, and you do have one.
Yeah, dude, I used to fucking dubstep dance in front of people, dude. I mean, if y'all find videos on that shit, I'm lucky you fucking found that, dude. I'm pretty sure some of my homies have like old videos of me. Mm-hmm. And they're ready to whip those out whenever it fucking comes out, dude.
So, like, what makes your stage persona or your stage performance, like, what makes it?
I get excited. I get super anxious. And then, like, it's like once I climb those steps or something, like a little switch goes off. Like, and it'll be like, dude, like, go have fucking fun. Like, you're already fucking halfway here, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, I just stopped thinking about it too much, man. Like, the only time I get nervous is when I forget my stuff. People don't make me forget my stuff. I make me forget my stuff. So if I don't put in my work to do that, then like I do get nervous and I will forget. And that's not me blaming it on the people. That's my fault. So those are the only times that I have ever been nervous. But even then, dude, I think it's all gone. Dude. I mean, I even have a friend who's in theater, dude. Like, he's a theater kid, so I see him just going out here singing, and I just tell him, shut up, dude. Like, God, seriously. And then you'll just be like, dude, like, why are you hating? You're just a hater. Like, but I've been around band kids, come on, theater kids. Here we are with freaking... He was actually a close friend, dude, and then sports, dude. I mean, I was just, like, a drifter.
Yeah.
I guess, right?
That
a
happens.
Drifter. I wouldn't bounce around like from these sports and stuff, except the JROTC kids. I stayed away from that. Shouts out to those homies though, right? If you listen to my music, but I just had to stay like 10 feet away. I don't want to do push-ups or anything.
Yeah. I got it.
I'm just joking, but I guess damn, I'm getting all nostalgic. But yeah, I would have to say. That's pretty much what I can give you, like, about that.
Mm-hmm. No, it's just, I mean, I'm just glad that all of this stuff is happening because I think it's a scene that should get more attention, because when I listen to you, Torti, and I forget who else I listened to, one of your friends that was there at the Gremlin 2, I forgot his name.
Oh, Adan? Or
Yeah.
Big AD?
Yeah,
The,
like-
the one that works there?
No, there's another guy. I'm sure he's the one that was working there. Because when we were talking, we were like in the back.
Yeah, when we were sitting there under the lights.
Yeah, there was
little
another
shed
guy
that
who
they
was
built.
rapping.
Oh.
I can't remember his name right now. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I apologize. I forgot your name.
No, I can't. Oh. Damn, I can't remember. Are you sure he was rapping with us?
There was a guy that was with us. Like, it was, you're here next to me, and then there was another guy over here that was talking with you.
And was he on with me? Was he ever on with me, or was just like
Well, that time you guys did. He was after you.
he was after me? He was after me.
That's why I stayed. Was it? It was either the person. It was after you or the person afterwards.
Yeah, I huh. Dang, I don't even remember
Right
him.
now is a bad time for names.
Yeah, it is right.
That happens to me too. Like sometimes I'm trying to get like actors' names or like musicians. I'm like, what was their name? And then it just flies away.
And I don't want to take out my phone and be like, "Oh, you cheater, you cheater." I thought that was funny.
Yeah, no, that's gonna happen a lot. Like when they get older, like people start forgetting stuff. I'm like, eek.
Well, it's because I have so much, like, I guess to say, right? Like, since it's just about music and stuff, because it's real dope. But yeah, I guess I can see the confusion with saying a lot of names. I mean, you would have to come in here with a script to like remember everybody's name, like.
Yeah.
But I think, well, again with that rap, I guess like I do have more to put into it. I guess.
What are you trying to accomplish now for right now?
I know somebody's Wagon Man's dad, which is a rapper that I work with. Like, I help him out a lot because he does it on his phone. So I'm like, dude, like, come on, like, what are we doing? Like, I have a computer and just a mic, dude. And it's in my closet. Like, it's not much, but it's something. Now it's something. I have a little.
It's even better because now, like, to become a musician or a rapper, the bar to entry is much lower. And now you can just do it off your computer or your phone.
No, yeah, and I think that's really dope because I know Torty also does it on his phone. And
yeah.
Thing is like a lot of people try not to. I don't really like people like who don't work with trying to understand at least with what they are doing, like on how they do their music. Like people showing up and just bringing their laptop and being like, "Can you put this on the computer, right?" And like it's like, "Did you could have brought me a USB?" Like, like just people who just don't put that extra mileage into showing out that other stuff. Like, come on, dude, it's pretty simple to like keep yourself organized as an artist, I guess. Keeping yourself, I respect really organized artists. Like, I'm not gonna touch like say like I'm perfect too. Like I have like files and shit scattered everywhere and unfinished songs everywhere. But it's just because I'm a lyrical rapper, so I just like I would sometimes recycle my lyrics, but I'm never satisfied with like the recycling. So I would come up with something on the spot, and then I would take that whole 8-hour day, and then I would be like, if I have an idea, I have an idea, dude. And I would sit in there for like, dude, it's the same beat, 8 hours, dude. And the only breaks I would have is when I would get on my phone, right? Just get on my phone, go get a glass of water, come back. I mean, maybe like sometimes some pot, not like too much. Where I sit there and like don't know what the hell I'm doing, but. I mean, I don't think I've ever stopped being so creative. I think the creative times for artists are like at night, but pushing the image is a different story. Like actually pushing yourself out there and like wanting people to know your name is a different thing, and I like it too because it still freaks me out. Like when people come up to me and just say, like, "How you doing?" Like Gavino, like
when they know you.
yeah, I'll be like, whoa, like, dude. Last time there was like 2 tall dudes. Like I'm like 5'5", dude. If you've ever seen me in real life, like I'm buff, but like I'm fucking small. Like I'm 5'5". Maybe my hair adds like 2 inches, maybe, but like I'm super. I don't know what to ask them. Like I don't know what to tell them. Like, how you doing? Like.
Oh, when it comes to you,
who are you? Like, I don't want to say just who are you. Like, I'll be like, yeah, what's up, man? Like, how you doing? Like, I'll be like, shit. Like in my head, I'll just be like, damn.
But you're getting recognized. I mean, that's
it's cool. It's cool. But then now it's getting a little like more, dude. Now I have people like.
Oh yeah, that's when it gets fun.
Now it's like people are actually like they'll stand, they'll hear me. Dude, I even see people dancing to my music, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I see people dancing to my music, and I love when people dance to my music because it's like, what the fuck? Like I'm that good. Like when I see people dance to my music, I think that's the best thing. And because I love dancing, like I said earlier. But I think just seeing all that, like it's just music to my ears, bro. Because I really like just. I'm a lyrical rapper, dude. Like I'm not that like Kodak Black and stuff like that, right? But I do like to tell a story among the people. Like I want people to know what's up, and I want people to know who I am, and people are recognizing who I am. And it, like I was saying, it just became to the point where, like, how I was telling you, I was like debating to just fall in line, like fall back into the program, just sit there and do what society wants you to do. Like, I'm not on that simulation shit. I don't know much about that, right? But if we're going into something, then that would be like, that's what I have to say. It just gets boring, dude. And doing the 9 to 5 thing, it's fun, and then it doesn't. Like, it doesn't get fun. Then going to school, it's fun, and then it doesn't get fun. And then it's like you go back and forth, and you don't know what you want, and you start to question your life. And it's like, damn. Like, that's why they make fun of people like that unemployed friend at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's so fucking funny. I always thought that was funny, but look at, like, there's more to just, like.
I think the way I say that, I think you need to have a job in order to just, like, you know what, I don't want to be stuck here. I want to do something else. So, like, you start thinking about, like, your time. Like, okay, after work, what do I want to do afterwards? So, like, let's say you're rapping, you're at work, you get bored. At least you have that creative freedom afterwards, where, like, you can do something completely different after work instead of just going home, watching TV, and then, like, that's the end of your day. You go sleep and you go back to work.
Yeah.
That sounds more like hell compared to actually having some kind of creative passion in you.
Oh yeah, like for school, yeah. But thing is, I think COVID was very definitely playing a big ass role in that aspect. Like, I couldn't, cause dude, I was an IT guy. Like,
okay.
Doing, like, I have a fat computer right over there, dude. Like, I put that thing together. I found that thing in a garbage can, by the way. That thing runs like pretty well video games. And I have my Fruity Loops and all that stuff on there. Yeah, so
like, the
dude.
Giant fans over there,
it's really
pretty cool.
Yeah, dude. So that's not a joke, dude. I got that thing from a garbage can. Dude. So, but like seeing that, I used that, like, that made me so happy, dude. But yeah, I was an IT guy, dude. So, like, or not full IT, but that's what I was studying. So when COVID hit, the computer building and all that stuff was digital. Could you imagine being digital? I can't imagine building a computer on. Literally, it was like playing like a Mickey Mouse game, like on Disney or something. Yeah,
it's not
like
the same thing. It's not
point.
Yeah,
like I was there doing all that, and I just didn't feel the same. Like, and then there was hybrid classes where you would go in and out, but there was no in and out. Like, it finally just stopped. And we stopped going to class, and then I hopped on the computer again, and I was like, well, fuck, like, I'm just gonna get a job. Like, I started working full-time jobs. I was working with an AC company. I was doing a lot, dude. Like, I was beat by the sun a lot, dude. I got like many work stories and stuff. I used to work in the fields when I was like a teen, like 18. I was working in the fields picking corn.
How was that like?
That was hell. But you know what? I had my most favorite pair of headphones. If you can ask anybody, bro, I had always had earphones on, dude, like during school. And and I remember reading somewhere that it was a sign of depression. So I thought it was pretty funny. But, like, I mean, if I'm depressed, like sue me, because I will have those earphones on every time. Like, I'm obsessed with just ears. Like, I have to save my hearing now that I'm getting older, I'm gonna have to save my hearing. Like, I see my homie Wonderboy Wesley, he puts like ear
the earplugs. Yeah,
and I'll be like, damn, like, I think I need to do that. Like,
Yeah.
I need to save my hearing. And I mean, that was pretty fun. But I mean, going back to that, I just started building upon, like, I would come back from work. We would travel a lot with that AC company, and I remember showing like my coworkers there, because we would drink in the hotels, man. Dude, we'd get up at like 6 in the morning the next day, dude. Like, pure Mexican, bro. Pure Mexican time, bro. Over there at the hotels and stuff, everybody outside smoking cigarettes, like at 8 a.m. No, at like 8 a.m. No, 8 a.m. and like 9 p.m. Dude, you didn't see the same person, man. See the same person smoke the same cigarettes. And, dude, it's because we would come home with, like, bird shit on us, dude. We would, like, and all I wanted to do was just, like, I want to make music, but I'm so fucking tired. I'm so fucking tired of what I'm doing right now. And then, you know, I would think it would be better moving on to like, just going back to computers, like an office job. Maybe an office job would suit me. And that's going back to, like, I guess the other discussion about, like, working at call centers and customer service and all that bullshit. Like, I got tired. I got really tired. But I couldn't go through with that. So I started building upon myself, and now I've just been building upon this rap thing. And everybody asked me the same question, like, what are you exactly? And I don't know whether to call it like a promoter or any of that. But for me, it's just like like, if I wasn't guided, I want to guide others from what I learned too, and I want to make sure that it goes right for them. And I guess, like, a lot of people may fucking dislike me, may talk shit about, like, things that I say and stuff like that if I'm not as genuine, or you know something about me, but it doesn't really matter. Like, I've been doing this on my own, and nobody's really helped me, and I haven't really reached out for help like that. I have my own producer, yes, but that's my thing. That's my deal. You're not gonna teach me how to play my instruments or anything like that. Like, you have what you have, and I have what I have. Just, if it's gonna be a prideful situation, and that's one thing that I also hate about the community, whether it's metal, EDM, or anything like that. Like, no, honestly, I don't even see it with the house people. Everybody's so fucking happy. Nah, exclude them. Like, I think it's just rap, metal, like, anybody who's trying to get out there, like, in that sound, who's using the same bars, who's using the same, like, venues, like, and they all just ignore each other. Like, right now, like, we're the biggest crowd that we can be, and just support each other. Like, I mean, if there's some fuck shit, like, going on in the background, like some like, sexual assault and stuff, like, then go ahead and speak up about it. But, like, anything else like that, I think networking is the best thing that we can actually offer each other right now here. Oh yeah, definitely. It's even seen, like, in corporations where, like, I think one example was Microsoft, where, like, they tried to create every single product. Like, let's say they were competing against Apple, they tried to, like, compete. Like, they tried to, like, make new software for everything, competing everywhere. But what they learned was, if they were to, like, lend their software to Apple, like, let's say, like, the Microsoft Office, they would make more money that way, cooperating rather than being, like, being complete opposition to them. And sometimes, like, that applies to music as well, where you could probably be more successful if you cooperated with more people rather than, I guess, like you're saying, with pride, where yeah, I don't know how to say it, like, where it's that's just straight up pride. There's no other word for that. That's just fucking pride, and it gets stressful, dude. Like, I hate that. You even see it with, like, other artists too. Like, if somebody's trying to work with you, a DJ or something, and like, they're trying to test your sound and be like, speak louder, like, speak into the mic, bro, like,
for reals. And
then they'll just, like, look at you and just, like, kind of just, like, not take you serious. And I've seen it plenty of times, and I'm just like, I don't know why it has to be this way. And it'll just be little things like that, like, people need to stop doing. Like, if you don't want to work with a person, just go ahead and find another person. Just chill, homie. But also, like, I just, like, the prideful situation is the people. Like, everybody really needs to come together and show, like, what the valley is. Like, everybody has a connection to somewhere. Somebody knows someone. Somebody knows something. Like, if we all match that up together, like, we can be unstoppable. Like,
Because it's not
like in Planet of the Apes, apes
Yeah.
stronger together, right? Like, come on, like we need to just.
No, I agree with that because even so, like the valley itself is kind of small compared to like.
That's because I'm a rapper. That's gonna be harder to deal with, right? But like, people know me. People know that I'm not asking for much, dude. Like, I haven't. This is my first fucking show to actually charge for, and I'm gonna have more onwards too. But doing all that, like Tropicasa, like they know me. Gremlin, they know me. Like, I'm not saying everybody knows me, but like I'm pretty well known in those areas, right? And these are all different places for different people, for different type of people. Sometimes I'll see the same people, but sometimes I won't.
Oh yeah.
But when it comes to a show, I'll see them at that venue, and it's like, well, I thought you weren't coming here. Like, oh, but now it's like relatable to you, and now you want to support the venue. Now you want to support the artist. So stop being ridiculous and just support everybody. Everybody's got to support something, and if you have something to say, go ahead and just make that clear. And you don't have to be talking down on anybody else who's also running something that wants to get in, that wants to have what you're having to. Like, show each other things. You guys can build together everything. Like, there's so much hate and so much like disliking and things like that. And
yeah,
that's not like what I want to build around. Like, it sucks to see people not be friends anymore, and it sucks to like show up and be like, oh, did you hear this? Did you hear that? Did you hear this? Like, it's like, dude, now I don't even know who to look at. Like, I can't even look anybody in the eyes without even feeling weird.
yeah,
Like,
I get you. I mean, that's the same thing that happens with me, where like I have to be careful because like, hey, who are you talking with? I'm like, I don't know.
yeah, I know. And there is a lot of names like that are out there, and it can be like an endless name of people, and I'm pretty sure, but those are the places that'll make you feel the places that I can give, like, I guess my best like intuition I feel good about is like Tropicasa has really helped me a lot. Tropicasa, like, I know that they've had some things back there, but that was not them.
Yeah.
That
So
was
what
not them.
specifically did they do that really helped you?
I mean, they usually offer like business, like, so if I ever wanted to discuss something with the venue, like if it actually came to not like an LLC, I don't know what it was, but like all that aspect, like if I wanted somebody to speak under me or for me,
Yeah.
it could be them. Like they offered all that, right? Because they know that I do shows and stuff. But I mean, also I've gone on there, like I've gone to perform there, and I even asked them, like, is it okay if I bring like somebody else on stage with me? And we winded up doing that. And actually, the people who are helping me host this show too, or the ones I'm helping too, it doesn't matter. It goes both ways. We're all helping each other. Yeah, dude. When they had their show at Tropicasa, they said that it went well. It was really good, and I actually became friends with Steven, like the guy who is a security guard with Tropicasa. So,
Oh, okay.
so now I go there like often, dude. I'm just there often, like just chilling, just knowing about the events and stuff, and it's all just house right now. Like, it's all just house music bass, like disco, soul to funk, dude. Oh my god, dude. That guy is so great. That guy is so great. But also the rap scene, dude. Like, I can name a bunch of people, bro, and I appreciate things like that. And places like how I was explaining, like places like the Gremlin and the Flying Walrus, they offer a safe haven for people like us who want to put our shit out there.
Yeah, the open mics has been like a big thing. So.
And also that, like,
Yeah.
people I've met, icons, I'll call them icons. Like, to me, they're icons, Mission Valley icons. Like, to me, it would be Julian, which is sound, Indigo Sound for Flying
Julian.
Walrus.
Yeah.
And then Ray Perez. For real. And then you go back, and then, like, you see Sauce House, and you have Leo. And then I, like, his homies, like me, I'm here, like, with Torty, chilling with Torty. You have Leo and Carlos right there. They were there running the Sauce House. I don't think I've met the owners of Bummer Shed, so excuse me. I wouldn't know that, but I think I've only been there like a couple of times when they actually throw something very, very big. But seriously, shouts out to them too. But yeah, what else? Like, there's no other like places that you can actually name. Maybe White Rhino. that also allows. Oh, the dungeon.
Yeah,
The dungeon. I'm forgetting. Yeah, where I'm having my show at the dungeon too.
Mhm.
Except like stupid little idiots broke like the toilet or something.
Oh yeah, I was
heard,
hearing that.
bro.
I'm like, why would you break a toilet?
Now, yeah, now we had to pay for the show for the stupid thing, and it's not stupid that we had to pay for it. It's just stupid that like
People like mess up. They basically mess up. The
now
good
we
times
have
for
to
their-
pay for it,
Yeah.
right? Now we have to pay for it, and it wasn't even like our thing. But hell no, they deserve it. They deserve our money because they're offering us such a set, and it was a pretty good deal. It was a pretty good deal. I won't talk numbers, but it was a good deal.
No, yeah, definitely. No, I'm glad this is happening, and I hope I can make it to the show. When is it again?
The 24th,
24th. So
March 24th of this month. Yeah, really. I couldn't do it without everybody that I've named. Well, especially my producer too. Shout out to Obi Ren.
And I hope you guys continue making
Hector.
shows. I think people should again support you guys.
And like I said, I'm gonna continue to do that. And if anybody's starting a wave, it's gonna be me for the rap.
Mhm.
And if nobody likes it, then just don't hop on the train. I think I already am so intelligent on knowing what I'm gonna do now, and what I want, and who I want to see. Like, and I hope people really understand because I'm out there supporting you guys. So it would mean a lot if you guys came to support like me.
Definitely.
Or everything that went on, because I'm out there in the mosh pit. You guys fucking see me. I take off my jewelry, my watches and shit.
Everything, yeah.
Dude,
necklaces.
I don't care if I'm a fucking rapper. I still like to get down with that metal stuff, dude. And house music, I'm out there, bro. Come on, like my top playlist and everything. There's actually, I just got into like goth wave or like synth wave, synth pop and stuff, dude.
Yeah, the post-punk stuff, yeah.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what it is, bro, but like I could literally, like, it makes me want to dye my hair red and shit. Just like sit there like.
And the weirdest thing is like one of the biggest bands is from the Valley, Twin Tribes.
Yeah, dude, we went to go see him on one of my friends' birthdays.
Yeah,
We went to go see Twin Tribes, dude. And every one of my friends was there, dude. I was like, holy shit, this is so cool, dude. I even bought like a whole outfit for Twin Tribes, dude. They're so good, dude. Twin Tribes. Oh, Inner Wave too.
Inner Wave.
I don't know if you've seen Inner Wave.
I haven't seen it.
But when they came to MX Clan, it's like a festival.
Yeah.
They threw a drumstick, like the drum. As soon as they finished, they threw the drumstick, right, and it bounces off of my friend's JC his head. Dude, it bounces off his head.
Yeah.
But he threw it like super far, so he threw it like way back because we were in the back. He throws it and it bounces off, and I fucking go like this, and I caught that thing.
Damn.
And I still have that stick to this day. It's like it's probably over there, like chilling in the storage. But dude, I've been everywhere. Like there's not a place that I have not been inside. Like,
yeah, you truly love music, and that's why I appreciate that. Because some people say like, oh, I listen to all music, but some they only have like listen to like a specific genre. Because I'm guilty of that. Like I don't like my main thing is like rock, and I listen to like indie, but like different forms of rock. But like I never like go too crazy like with jazz or country. Like I just stick to my circle. But you truly do listen to all these music, and you actually are supportive of it.
Yeah, dude. Whatever you want to do, whatever you are doing, like, please continue doing it. And if you feel like it's not right for you, then go ahead and if you want to stop, just be truthful to yourself. But you can't continue to lie to yourself if you want to keep doing it. Like, if you fucking love it, bro, and it puts on like a smile to your face, like, come on, like, you know you wanna. Like, keep it up. I don't. It's fun for me. I really enjoy it, but I do hope to make it like a big piece of my life, because I don't want to seem like a ridiculous graduate who just like is doing nothing but being a rapper and fucking smoking pot. I don't want that. Like, people don't know what's going on behind me, and I see what everybody's doing, and I'm proud of what everybody's doing, and I hope everybody else is proud of me, because I straight up am when I look myself in the mirror, because that shit took a while to fucking see and just be like, well, you're grown now. Like,
yeah,
you know what you're doing. You're finding your own path. And now I met other people who are also finding their way, and it's like,
it's probably one of the best feelings you have.
It is, dude. And you know what? I don't know. People might hate me because I'm saying this, but like, I do. At one point, I didn't want to like. Well, it's not that I don't want to live here, like, it's just that I didn't like the place. like, or no, I don't want to live here. Like, I haven't mixed up. I don't want to live here, but like, not because I don't like the place. At one point, I didn't like the place.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like Mission. Like, I grew up and I was just like salty. Like, just like there was not a day that went by where I was
what
like,
made you feel that way?
Because I saw the same shit, the same people, like
okay.
same thing that happens like every day. Like, I get tired of just repetition. Now I really feel like I'm falling in line when I do things like that, and like seeing the same fence, same dog blocks your stupid car and you want to run it over so bad because it does that shit. Same stupid stop sign that's like bent in half, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what makes a hometown, right? And that's something Torty taught me.
Yeah, the familiarity.
Yeah, seriously, dude. Like, nah, he had a good point. I guess just like living down here, I just like am the type of guy that fucking want to live on the beach. Like, I just not at SPI though. Not
at SPI.
Like, I'm sorry, I just want to see clear water.
Oh yeah.
I just want to see something, but
those pictures. Have you ever seen like those pictures they promote for like the tourism?
I know.
It's always like blue water.
Dude, yeah, I know. And then it's like super
green.
Dude, you can't even see through it sometimes, dude.
Yeah.
Then when COVID was hitting, dude, I remember that guy who owns Clayton's, the bar, he was just going off on posting. He was like, guys, come down to Clayton's, because he wasn't making no money.
Oh, damn.
And then you saw the water in the back, and it was like, like you saw every like speck of dust that was in that ocean, dude. There was nothing in sight but dirty, sandy waves. But this is my hometown. This is what I make of it. These are all the fun spots, so I won't talk down on it. It's just now if we're really gonna put in work, then I would be glad to put in work, but I would also want to branch out elsewhere, and I'm not gonna stop till I do so, I guess, like, because I do want to fucking see the ocean. I want to see the mountains.
Yeah.
I want to see newer people, meet different people. I love who I have now, but I also love the ones that I had in the past, so things can change any second, and I'm not counting on anybody and nobody's counting on me. So I don't take anything very personal. I'm just very humble with things that are happening to me now. And I'm thankful for everything that's been happening. I really just can't thank anybody enough. It's just now I know that it's only in my hands and no one else's. So having a lot of friends that come in and out of my life, like, I wish them the best. And whether or not there's like wrath or hate or anything, like, fuck it, so be it. That's what makes the rapper a rapper, right? Like, I think that's what I'm glad like you're having like all these realizations, because it's basically true. Like, if you haven't experienced this, or like you're much younger and you haven't gone through it, like you're gonna go through it. Where, like you mentioned, sometimes friends come and go. Different experience that you worry about right now, later on in the future you won't worry about them. Like, there's always things are always changing. Yeah, and I don't want to sound like I'm ending like friendships or anything, or talking anything down to anybody, but it's just life. That's fucking life. And I mean, that's how I realized, like, looking in the mirror, I am what I am today, like becoming the adult, the rapper, the Gavino, Gavin, me, myself, and I, dude. Me, myself, and I, right? But now it's me, myself, and I and you. Yeah. So now it's four of us. Yeah, but that's a good thing. Like, just live in the moment and just realize, like, hey, live for like right now. Like, whatever happens in the future or in the past, I mean, that's either it's happen or it's going to happen. Yeah, it's fucking stuck there, and the only thing that can actually like have you fucking really leeching on, like I think the Blow Up Dolls, the bassist, she said something very interesting, where she was like, the valley's like a fucking black hole, right? Not as interesting, right? Like, because of how vulgar it is, but it was fucking. It was real. Like, it felt like that. Like, it was something interesting, but it's like something that also fucking just sucks you in. Like, sucks, like, just you don't know like what's gonna happen to you if you stay here or not. You don't know what's gonna happen to you if you cross over into a black hole and fucking wind up there on the other side. You could die, or something else can happen. You never know. No, nobody fucking knows, and it's like, it's all experimental shit. So the valley is a very volatile place. It's just I don't trust it enough to like establish myself here, I guess, but I do trust the people now from what I've gained. And I mean, shit, I've met some pretty great people, bro, along the way. Like, if I could have a whole list, like, and just sitting here shouting out, we'd stay here for like another 30 minutes. Everybody knows who they are.
Yeah.
Everybody knows who they are. I don't have to name anybody. Like, if you see me and I go up to you and I show you love,
You know.
like,
Yeah.
you know that I love you. Like, this is all from me, like, bottom of my soul. And because I'm doing what I'm doing and you guys are doing what you're doing, and I love what everybody else is doing. And I've seen parents on Facebook, on fucking Facebook, dude, and they'll say like, I don't want to be like, what would they say, like, I wish we had these shows. I wish we had these shows when we were younger. Yeah. They would see like Sauce House and Bummer Shed, and then I mean, the open mics now that happen, like, they were like, oh, it used to be karaoke and stuff. Like, we didn't have that. Now it's like, they're fucking even offering their instruments and shit like that.
Oh, yeah, they're doing that now, like, too. Yeah, it's growing.
Whoa, like, dude, if they would take donations and stuff, I would glad. That would be such a great idea, like, donations for, like, musical free shit.
Yeah.
Seriously, like, any type of thing that'll help the music scene get down here bigger and better. Like, we're in Texas, we're already like in a great fucking state. Like, I don't know about all that fucking political shit, but whatever. Like, what I'm saying right now is focusing on the musical aspect.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Like, we can't only be famous for doing the what is it, the Valley Lemon?
Yeah.
Come on, dude. I'm tired of seeing that citrus thing. Like,
yeah, orange.
Why don't we add like a microphone or a guitar right there, dude? Like. And the only way we can do that is if we actually network over here, because we're all we have, each other.
That's why I appreciate everything you're doing. Like, you're actually building up these shows, and you're doing it. Like, sometimes there's no hero. Like, you have to do it yourself.
No, there's no hero. And if that's what people want to call me, then I'd rather make it the Avengers, because I'm not gonna be the only one fucking flowing. Because I gotta do my own thing, guys, too. Yeah. I have fun doing my own thing, and I do appreciate some guidance here and there, because I mean, you know.
Yeah, everybody needs it once in a while.
You can't be alone forever. Sometimes it drives you nuts.
Yeah.
And I've learned that. I've lived my life like that. Like, that's what that 9-to-5 job did. That shit was terrible to my head. And that's probably gonna be the next concept, is like, of maybe after this EP's done, like, that's what it's called. Don't overthink shit. Because right now I'm just in a kickback, like, nonchalant motive. That's what the whole concept is, because it was creativity. It was like my mind working its way, and the way I talk, the way I feel, like my logic and the way I think, my brain doing its thing, and having a conversation like with myself, and just seeing everybody do the same thing, like, that would inspire me. So I would talk a lot about that's what it's called, dots. Don't overthink shit. Don't overthink shit. And then that's what I have fun with. Now it's gonna, I hope it expands. I really do. I have chances left and right now.
Yeah, I think it will. I honestly believe in you. Like, honestly, like, you can tell when people are really passionate, when they're really putting into work, and you're one of those.
I appreciate that, because it's real to me, and I hope it's real for everybody else, because, again, like, I'm not bushing anybody. I don't just show up to shows just to show up.
No.
Like,
you can tell the difference.
Come on, like, you guys have seen me. I've seen some fucking people ignore me and stuff, like, but what the hell? Like, I'm not going to say. I've seen some people actually pick on me, like, they reach out on me on DMs and stuff like that, and
wait for us.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it'll get like ridiculous, and I'll just sit there like they'll be like you, what are you on? Like, send your best stuff, and then you'll see like they're not even following you, like, so it's like the people who follow you are the people I see. Like, people who follow me are always people I see, so it'll be like the person who came up to me and was like, dude, I fucking love your stuff. And that's actually that was that story I didn't finish, dude. There was this one guy who would he grabbed my hand and he was like, dude, you're doing so well, bro, and I don't want to forget, you to forget this. Like, I'm not fucking kidding. He looked at me with crazy eyes. Like, he was like, dude, I'm not kidding. And I was like, wow, I've never, holy shit. It's kind of scary because it was an interaction with the guy I didn't know. But, yeah. But the passion in that man's eyes, looking at me, telling me to continue my shit. He was it looked like he would have been heartbroken if I told him I don't want to do this for long. Yeah. now it like developed into something, and now it's like I guess it's blooming, dude. Oh, and also at the Sauce House, I think when they threw like a little rap show, I think it was with the Alam Zula, Kilmori, Planet Grim. Who else? It was supposed to be Little Brady too, but what had happened is that Alam, he was like, "Hey, you want to freestyle?" Or he was like, "Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna freestyle." I have it mixed up. He was like, "What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna freestyle and stuff." And I had showed up early because I wanted to chill. And there we were. They were setting up, and I heard Alam comes up to us, and we're speaking like in a trio. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna freestyle to one of Benny the Butcher's beats." It was the one with J. Cole. I forgot what that song was called. You see?
Yeah.
Here we go again.
It happens.
But I was like, dude, let me fucking hop on. Like, let me freestyle with you, dude. And he was like, you sure you don't just want to perform? And at that time, I was like pretty skeptical because I was still doing my songs. I guess I was still doing the songs, and I didn't have that much like material to work with. And shit, now it's like completely different, dude. Now I enjoyed this, dude. I enjoyed it, and I hopped on stage, and the guy, I was wearing a Tecate shirt at the time.
Yeah.
I bought it from one of the vintage, and I get off stage, I freestyled, and I fucking killed that shit. I'll let you know that, because everybody was like looking at me from the garage. I literally saw the garage, and everybody was looking at me from the sauce. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Like, this guy could do this? Like, I thought he was just like one of the fans or something. And I like when people are like, who's that? Like, why does he keep shaking everybody's hand? Like, cause I'm networking. Like, now it's big. It's grande like that for me. And if you're curious, come up to me. Tell me like who you are. I'll tell you who I am. Like, let's share a story together. And that was one of the biggest memories, I think. And I freestyled, and then this guy like comes up to me, taps me on the shoulder like when I'm done, and he's like, "Hey," opens the jacket, dude, and he pulls out a Tecate bottle for me, bro, and he hands it to me, and I was like, that's the most love that I've ever felt. That was the most like intense, like emotional shit. Like, I know it's just a beer, right? But
no, but like
what is the weird timing of the universe? You know what I mean? Like, for somebody to just have
pull it out,
it, like some motherfucking quest item right there, dude.
Yeah,
that's a quest item.
Yeah, you like the quest.
I always thought that situation was funny. So that shouts out to Sauce House for real. That holds a lot of memories, dude. That really does. Like, I know Leo, like me and Leo and Carlos, and then like just started like barely talking, but right now it's going like, I don't know what they're gonna do. I wish them the best. Like, I'm here for everybody who needs help. Like, you guys know my name, you know my ats, Gavino, Gavino.
Yeah, I guess the last question I would ask you is like, what advice would you give people? Like, now that you've gone through all this, like, what advice would you give people to, like, I guess, making their own path?
I guess I won't stick with like the cheesy side of things, right? Like, dude, like, if you have a passion for something and it's like you're always itching, and it's like that one thing that's in the back of your mind that you want to do, like, and you're doing something else, or you ain't doing shit at all, like, why aren't you doing that? And I think that's your biggest strength. You can be a jack of all trades if you want. Find out who you are and find out what you will be. Like, everything will just align, like that Beach House song, dude. Fall back into place. No, but besides that, I think grow with it. Grow with yourself and grow with others. Like, I think the best advice I can give you is like, be loving of yourself and what you do. Know what you're doing and know that it's right for you. Right? I think just have fun with it. Don't take it too serious, and if it gets too out of hand, you know, that's just out of your hands. You go ahead and switch up what you need to do. You saw Kanye go crazy, so you go crazy too. But if you need to hop out of there and act crazy, seriously, get out of there if it's good for your brain. Take care of yourself before you take care of others. Seriously. Well, actually, don't be as selfish, but
yeah.
Seriously, push through it. Do you be successful? Be creative.
That's true. I agree with that.
Thank you for having me here, dude.
Definitely. What things do you want to like plug in? I guess you can start doing like your social media, do it again, the show and everything, just to have it all in there again.
All right, I'm having a show on the 24th at the Dungeon in McAllen. It's like a BDSM club, dude. Like,
yeah, I see the pictures.
I mean, the Blow Up Dolls have been there. I'm saying the Blow Up Dolls a lot.
Yeah.
It's because they're really cool, and I haven't seen them, and I want to see them. I want to see them soon.
Even though on Google Maps it's just like Club Retro on the map, even though it doesn't say the Dungeon.
Yeah, it says Club Retro. It says Club Retro, but if you look at it, it's right next to the cigar bar.
Yeah,
and,
so you won't get confused in case you go to the Google Maps.
Yeah, just look up cigar bar, and
it'll be there.
Also, it's $6, 18 plus, 21 to drink. You know, I'm not letting anybody slide. I'm gonna mark your ass. You're gonna get that big X on your hand. But this is 86 grand. Diego Valentino, Valley Boy, me, Gavino, Ron Dione, and I Love Torty. Then we're gonna have Odyssey as a vendor. We're gonna have Jasmine Creates as a vendor. We're gonna have 37th Universe, and I'm missing one more. Popsicles. They sell like alcoholic popsicles. They're really fucking.
Oh shit.
It's cool, dude. And on the other hand, I mean, we have a photographer. That's photography. Red Barn Studios. Shout out to Blockhead.
Damn.
Honestly, shout out to fucking everybody, dude. Shout out to Leo, Carlos, like Sauce House, Bomber Shed, dude. I like Walrus, dude. Everything. You, dude. Yeah. Thank you. Even out in the 956, that guy's really showing. Like, I like how he's pretty promotional on that too, dude. And I like what you're doing. I really appreciate things like this. And Breaker TV.
Oh yeah,
that one's a really good one. That one's a really good one. I hope to be on there next.
Yeah.
Too. But other than that, if this is the closing, yeah, dude. You guys know my music. You guys know my Instagram. Please, I know I look pretty mean sometimes, but I swear, like, I'm a sweetheart. Just don't mess it up.
Yeah.
But Gavino.
Yeah.
Gavino, Gavino.
Yeah, the last question I always ask my guests is, what was your favorite part of the podcast?
You pulled up to my house, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, no, this guy like shows up to our house, dude. And this guy drives like
I drive everywhere. Like,
pretty good amount of time, and he brings his own equipment and everything, and he offers us this platform. So like,
yeah,
dude, I think this is all of it. Like everything. The questions were interesting. I mean, I hope I had you intrigued too, because I was going on, dude. I was.
So people get concerned, like they worry about like, oh, did I ramble too much? I'm like, no, like just it's.
I know. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it too, but I was like, dude, like you see Andrew Callahan and other like interviewers do their thing, and they just hold the mic, like just.
Yeah.
All they do, and everybody says something, and they just will continue. So.
No, yeah, it's definitely. I mean, the whole point, like even though the show has my name, like it's always about like the guest. It's not really about myself. So I mean, if you ramble on, I mean, it's your personality, it's who you are.
And that's cool, dude. That's cool that you offer this platform to everybody. So I think the best part is like actually how it just settles down like in the room. I think without all the like awkwardness and the intensity and stuff. I mean, I guess what helped is that we've seen each other like a couple times, right?
The Gremlin, yeah.
But like still, like I don't mind having you as a guest in my house and stuff like that either. Like now it feels like really, really cool. Like
yeah, because early on that was kind of like a scary part about it because like. I'm some random stranger going to your house, dude.
Yeah, I know. Considering like I live with just two women, right? Like I'm the man in the house here, but my fucking animals. Here, my pets.
Yeah, because early on, like no one really knew me, and I was much smaller too. So like, our people get adjustment to go to your house, and then make sure I don't get like my equipment stolen or I get shot or something.
Nah, dude, fool, you're. Oh yeah, that's
yeah, because
that's
like you never know who,
part,
like like early on, like you don't know who's who, but like now that people know each other, it's much easier. Like like that person.
You call us if you need anything. Seriously, we'll get.
Nah, yeah, that's why like I have like certain rules when it comes to like interview, but like it's very like minimal.
I'm sure you look at the address, right? Like before you go. Like,
yeah, I'm like this is a little sketchy.
This is a little sketchy, but dude. Yeah, I guess your next victim. I would like to choose a victim. I guess for like the next program.
Sure, I'm always up to suggestions. I mean, I'm always looking around. I'm
Let's
open to
see.
suggestions.
Where's it go? Yeah, Wagon Man. Yeah, Wagon Man.
Wagon Man.
Wagon Man. He's gonna hop on the stage with me too. On this show too. I'm gonna have 2 people do my features on the. I memorized all the fucking songs for y'all, so y'all better go to that show, dude. And the shows after. Seriously, it's only $6. And I have everything paid for. You just don't break the toilet.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wagon Man's your next victim, I think.
All right.
That
You
should
can
be
start
it,
stalking it.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Yeah, because I definitely want to include the more of the rappers on, because like I told Tori too, like, hey, like we need to get these guys everywhere. So
No, we do, and it needs to be a networking thing, and I want everybody. I want to hear everybody's appreciation for this, seriously.
mm-hmm.
And even right after this, I'm gonna go see all my rapper friends too.
Definitely.
Like, so we're all set. Like, you see, I'm networking with these dudes, and rappers are the worst people you can work with, or some shit like that. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, it gets hard, dude. We ask for money. We use our voice, like, because of how good we think we are. Like, we are fucking good. It's just, you know, some can be better. Some people can be better, but
yeah,
we all work together, so we can all be better in the end. And that's not hard math. That's not hard math at all. That's just pride.
Yeah,
Just fucking pride.
I'll leave it there for now. So,
End it.
'cause I don't want to take up too much of your time too. Because
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
But yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Joe, for having me here.
Thank you, same. I'm glad to have you here.
Thank you.
So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.